We had like two blacked out Jeeps like driving to us. I was like, this is slow and sluggish, not fast and furious. They're coming to hijack us.
Slow and sluggish. What's happening, PLBB people? Happy
Hello.
1:30. Hello. Back to another episode.
Yes.
Week in, week out. The work never stops.
Oh.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. How was your week at work this week? Huh?
My week at work. It was long.
Yeah?
It was long. Can't lie.
Yeah? Is there anything you can tell us about which made it so long?
Going through audits and stuff.
Oh, gosh. What, tax audits?
No.
Just,
cyber security.
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
Oh, Lord. I actually feel deflated talking about it, so...
Yeah, let's bring it back in. Does your workplace...
Yeah.
You're probably in charge of it. No, you're not. You might not be. You might be external. Does your workplace randomly send out fake phishing emails?
I instigate those.
Okay, so I thought so. Yeah. I get them all the time. I'm just like, really? Is people really dumb enough to fall
People
for this?
fall for it!
But people do. People genuinely do. And I don't understand how. And I'm not going to say I will never fall victim to it. I'm holding my hands up because anything can happen. But some of them, most of them, all of them that have come through so far have just been so bait.
Okay, so there's
bait.
there's normally levels to it, right? So you send out an email. I think the last one I done was like for, I was gonna say Instagram or something like that. If someone clicks the link, that's already one level where if it doesn't look like it's actually from Instagram or what you was expecting, shouldn't be clicking the link. Should be flagging it to your IT company and then at least blocking it or marking it as spam. If you click the link, that's one level of you get it wrong. If you click the link and then you input data after clicking the link, that's another step.
Yes, and
if you input data and then depending on what data you input, also, so all of that information that you get, that they get from you doing that stuff, they see everything. And obviously, I saw like the reports and stuff, saw who done what, how many people done what. Obviously, you contact those people individually and say, look, like that's not good. If it's just people that click links, you might just advise them that they do additional cyber security awareness training. People that gave information, give them more training and actually have a formal talk with them rather than just an email and the training. If people are giving out like proper stuff, company details, inputting like card details and stuff like that.
Has that happened? I know you can't say, but
then they need to have like a proper word with them and let them know you do know you're putting the company at risk. If this was real, then the information that you gave is not good.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Can you say that?
Disciplinary. No, I'm joking. They don't get no disciplinaries, but that's
they
the
should
whole.
do.
No, but no.
Do you not think so?
No, that's the whole point of a phishing simulation.
Okay, so what
to
if
make people aware?
What if you do that and then they do it again? Same thing.
I mean,
is that not disciplinary then?
Not necessarily.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, because it depends on how good it looks.
I mean, I get
and
it.
Also how genuine how genuine the ask might look to that person. So if it's from the CEO and they might have asked something similar in the past, it looks exactly like that. How are they actually reasonably supposed to know? If it's something really obscure, you haven't even contacted the CEO, say he works in like the US or something, and he said, I'll go to the store and get me some gift cards, which has happened. Yeah. And then send me all of the barcodes of the gift cards, and you go out and do that.
That's random.
It's happened. Random. In my time of working, it's happened. Damn. And I've also seen that they would give them their personal mobile numbers and then they would start discussing over, like through private text and stuff. That's already gone outside of the workplace.
Can we clarify that's not your company?
No, that's not my company. Okay. No. But I've seen that's happened beforehand. And
I've heard of stuff like that happening.
If that happens, like, not only have you jeopardized the company, but then you've also put your own details at risk. Yeah. So you might have to go on like block that number or talk to your provider, change your number.
You might even get your stuff taken over.
Exactly. Depending on how you're communicating with them. Yeah, man.
That's not good. And then potentially, everyone that's connected to you. Remember our mutual friend that got hacked on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
And then literally they were like calling around and doing random.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very random.
So yeah, gotta be careful with that stuff.
What I do. But do you know the number one thing, how you detect if it's a spam email or not, that most people don't even realise to do these days is just to look at who, not even the name, because a lot of the time, the email address.
Yeah, yeah. So normally it says
a
the
lot of
name.
people don't even look at that.
It normally says the name of the person that looks legitimate.
Yes.
So say your CEO's name is John Smith.
Yeah, it will
the
say
name
that.
of the person sending it will say John Smith, but then you click into the email, it says yahoo@scammingyou.com.
Yeah, literally.
Rather than that person's
But a lot of people don't even click that first.
Yeah, you double check that.
And you know there's these things going on like Microsoft, but they don't use, it's not Microsoft, it's Microsoft. But they use that A that looks, the Arabic A, because it looks like an O. Yeah. And then they'll click through on the link and you'll be like, no, this isn't actually Microsoft, but you don't realise because they've just done, phishing emails are good.
Yeah.
But I will say everyone that's come through, I've seen it, I've been like, this is not right. The first one that came through, because I didn't know they were doing it.
Yeah.
And then after they put out the first one, they're like, okay, we're actually doing this, so be aware now.
Yeah.
The first one, I was like, this doesn't look legit. Have we been hacked? I actually sent it to them. I was like, is this correct?
Yeah.
And I sent it to my manager and I was like, this email's just come through.
See, you're a good
this
employee.
Doesn't look correct. Yeah. This looks weird. Can you make sure this is correct, please? Yeah. And then they were like, oh no, it's a phishing thing. I was like, oh, okay, you're doing it now. I won't do it again.
I have an employee who's like diligent as well like that. And he says it to me. But when he says it to me, he literally says, "Not today, Satan." Literally. And I actually love it. It has me busting up all the time.
That's funny.
It makes me laugh.
That's funny. I like that.
Like, actually makes me laugh.
I like that a lot.
So yeah, that's what I was dealing with at work. Well, not the phishing stuff, but yeah, audits and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's also why the reasons why companies will do those phishing simulations.
They need to.
They need to check whether or not people actually understand the things that they're doing in their training. Some people act like they're doing the trainings, but they might just click through it or whatever. So you're supposed to have tests at the end of them.
Yes.
I get people to do their trainings on their first day of work, so they can't really be saying, "Oh, I didn't know." Like, you done it. I got records of you doing the training. I made you do it on your first day. So,
how did you fall for this?
Yeah, but I mean, equally,
it can happen.
It
can happen to anybody.
It can happen.
I know, like, there's tech YouTubers that I watched that have been hacked because they fell for it.
Yeah,
they're tech YouTubers.
Yeah, that's also the reason why companies can't just rely on just giving someone just one.
You have to keep going.
That's why the
stuff keeps on evolving as well. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So that was my week.
Sounds like a good week.
But I did just get back from Marrakesh.
You did.
How was that? An experience?
I'm not even asked, like, I don't know. It looked freaking sick. And I'm actually genuinely like, I'm happy that you went on that holiday.
Yeah.
Because it just looked sick. And it was such a short time. What was it, like 3 days, isn't it?
No, we went, 3 days and 2 nights.
But you got so much done in those 3 days.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So much done. I was like, how are you fitting this all in? It was like you was there for a week.
I remember, if you remember. So I went to Marrakesh the day after we came back from Paris. I was probably in London for 8 hours or something. And if you saw me on the way back, I was planning what to do in Marrakesh because we had nothing planned yet. But the reason why we went to Marrakesh, so this was me and my mister, was because I got him a mystery holiday from Voucher. We normally are like, oh, where should we, first world problems. We're like, where should we go? So I got him that for his birthday. I would recommend doing it. It was £99 through Voucher. I did upgrade it, so I think it was like £150 each.
So wait, hold on. So it would have been £99 each or
£99 each.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And then it was upgraded it, so it was I think it was £150 each, which meant that our hotel was better. It also included breakfast, which the other one didn't.
Okay.
Our flights were earlier and later coming out. Yeah. And our hotel was closer to the city centre. Whereas the other one, I think we would have had maybe 8 hours less overall, and our hotel was further out and no breakfast. Yeah. So £50 each was actually worth it.
Wasn't it?
It was actually really worth it.
Even for £99, that still sounds...
Yeah, even for £99, it was good. It would have been good. But yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do all of the stuff that we've done had we not have done that. So yeah, what did we do? So the first day, we got there in the morning, so we couldn't check in and stuff, but we only had backpacks, so it was fine. We walked around the souks, which are like the markets and stuff, which, it was a lot. There was like snake charmers and stuff.
Seriously?
Yeah, there were snake charmers.
Did you have any videos of this?
No, I didn't video the snake charmers because the thing is, if you video and take, they will make you pay.
Oh, okay.
Even from afar.
Yeah, fair enough.
I might have one where I was trying to like scan and then zoom into it. If I do, then I'll put it up.
Nah, it's fine.
But yeah, no, you just saw cobras doing this. But also...
Was it actually like it was in the cartoons? I've never seen one in real life.
No, but it wasn't a guy like playing a flute in front of it.
What was it?
No one was actually paying attention to the snake. So I was like, well, actually my mister said, they must be drugged up or something. Because how's a snake just being there? It wasn't tied to anything. How is it just not roaming the streets?
It's probably trained to do certain things.
Yeah, maybe it's trained. I don't know. I mean, I hope it's not.
Fake?
No, it won't fake. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Because also they were coming up to you like holding a snake. I was like, I ain't holding no snake. And then it made me jumpy as well because we were walking in crowds. So I was like, what if there's just a random cobra in these streets? That freaked me out.
Are cobras poisonous?
I think they are.
They probably depoisoned them.
Either way, I don't want to get bitten by no cobra in a random country.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, nah. So that was like one of the first things we saw. It was also, it was like modern, but then not modern as well, which was nice. So we stayed in the city, the old townish, so it had like cobbled streets and stuff, where people would actually still use donkeys and horses to like carry through, I don't know, like deliveries and stuff to their stores and stuff. Like taxis could have like park at a certain place and then you had to walk maybe 15 minutes to your hotel or whatever,
cool. That's nice.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
One thing, so I researched before I went, you do have to be cautious of people trying to scam you. I'd say, I'm saying scam, but I think they're just trying to, it is a scam, I suppose, because they just want to get money out of you. But if like they're saying, oh, you want market? I'll take you to the market. I'll take you to all markets down there. Then they like ask for money. Just, you got to be...
I wouldn't call that a scam. I'll call that a hustle.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's the word I'm trying to look for.
Yeah.
You just got to be aware of that and be very confident. Be like, nah, I know where I'm going. Or no thanks. Actually, the first thing that happened when we started walking into the markets, we did actually get hustled. Because so we had a lady come up to us and say, oh, you want like your hair done, or you want like henna or whatever. I was like, no, we're just going. And then she was following, and then she said, oh, well, if you want to come back, my store's just there. I said, all right, cool, yeah, I'll come back. She was like, oh, what's your name? I told her my name, and then she was like, oh, my name's I can't remember her name. She put her hand to shake my hand. She took my hand and started putting henna on my hand. And I was like,
I wouldn't call that a hustle.
I said, I ain't got no money. I said, I ain't got no cash. She said, no, it's fine. Dark-skinned lady, my sister, I like it. Present, gift. I said, I don't have any cash. I do not have any cash. She said, no, it's fine. Gift. I was like, I ain't got no cash. And then she said, telling my mister, like, take pictures. He actually took a picture of her taking a thingy. So if I've got that picture, I'll get him to send it to me. I'll put it up. And she was like, oh, what's your name, to my mister? And then she was like, oh, I'll write in Arabic. So she wrote his name on my hand in Arabic.
Fair enough.
And yeah, after she was done, okay, so gift, you're going to give me gift? I said, I told you I have no cash. Oh, euros? I said, I told you I have no cash. And she said,
okay.
You have no cash? I said, I'm sorry. I have no cash. So, sorry, have a good day.
So she got hustled.
Really.
So you didn't get hustled. She got
hustled.
But
this is what I'm
you've got to be confident with saying
you
no.
You have to be confident.
Yeah.
So
did you have cash?
I had cash.
If you're watching this, shame on you. Shame on you. You tried to hustle her, you got hustled yourself. Shame on you. Shame on you.
What? I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough.
What was really bad, because obviously, you know, I lost my voice. I lost my voice in Paris, where we went to
yes, Kez.
Disneyland and Kez.
No, it was Disneyland.
It was.
Have we even talked about it?
I don't think we have.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the photo of the
I was
photo?
Gonna buy it. I was gonna buy it.
No, you took a photo of it.
I do.
Where
I
looked petrified.
So,
like my skin was white.
Yeah.
I don't know how my face went ashy and just drained of blood.
She was screaming.
I was screaming.
She was screaming. We was both.
My larynx was mashed up.
We didn't talk about Disney, did we? Okay, so we went in this ride. You're in a hotel. We waited probably about an hour and a half for this. It was like Hollywood Hotel.
Hollywood Hotel.
Look, yeah. Okay, I would do almost any ride in any theme park. I don't care.
We didn't
the
know
only
what the ride
rides
was
I
gonna
don't
be.
like are the rides where you go up on that pole thing and it takes you up to the top and it just drops you. Usually it's called like drop zone or something like that.
Yeah! Oh shit! What the fuck?
This one was, you go and there's 6 people on that side per row and it's like 4 rows. 6 people above and on this side it's whatever. The ride was just going up and down really. It was so fast.
And in dark as well.
In the dark. And then it's like scary stuff and ghosts. And I didn't even care about that shit. I was not concentrating on that shit. All I know is we went up real quick. When we was going down, my bag was floating in front of me.
The bag was floating.
I was trying to push it down. It wouldn't go down. The bag was floating. There was one handle on her side. I had to reach past her. I was holding on to it. She was holding my hands. I was like, shit! But we can't stop the ride. We can't get off. I was just like, nope. Sorry, I need to hold on. I need to hold on.
I was scared. I was scared.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. No, but I still think, so we also went in the Toy Story area.
Yeah.
And we went on the RC ride, which looks like a horseshoe.
Yes.
It looks so simple.
Yes.
But because it's shaped like a horseshoe, the car literally just goes up
like that.
But because it goes up like that, you feel like you're just gonna drop.
Yes. That was not a good ride. I think.
And also because it drives backwards.
Yes. Yeah. And then it drops and it just speeds forward. Nah.
Oh.
That was a good ride. I think that was the best ride. That was the best ride. I prefer that one to the Hollywood one.
No, you know what was actually my favourite ride?
Go on.
Frozen.
The little boat ride.
It was just a little boat ride.
It's basically a tiny world. It's a tiny, but the Frozen version.
Yeah, no.
Olaf dancing.
Olaf was dancing. It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute. I actually love that.
It wasn't my favourite ride.
It was my favourite ride.
It was the cutest ride.
I love Olaf.
Yes.
Yeah, but then it started raining, so we couldn't go on any rides.
Tell me.
Even the indoor rides.
Sorry, they closed all of the rides because it was raining at a European Disney park. So if you got there first thing in the morning and it was raining for the whole day, you just won't have any rides to go on. And you know they ain't offering no refunds. You know they're not offering any refunds.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good day.
It was good.
But that Hollywood Hotel?
Nah, that was scary.
I don't think I've ever held on like that in a ride before.
That was scary.
I will call myself a bitch. I bitched out on that ride. I don't like rides like that. Because it's not even that I'm scared of it, it's that it makes me feel sick afterwards.
Yeah.
It literally messes up my head.
We actually literally had to sit down for a while.
Yeah.
It weren't good. But that was the day after we went to go see Kez. So my voice was already mashed up from like singing from them. Kez was wicked, by the way.
Yes. I've got some video. We'll put up a tiny clip because it's going to be copyrighted.
Impersonating Shaggy.
We'll put up that.
You sounded so good.
He sounded exactly like Shaggy. I was like, what? Is Shaggy here? Are they just playing it through? No, it was him impersonating Shaggy.
So Kutain came out.
Mm-hmm.
He was good.
Is Kutain French?
I don't actually know.
Because he was speaking French, wasn't he?
I'm sure he sang a song in French, the first song that he done. But because obviously it was Paris, maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just learned a bit.
I thought he was Parisian.
I don't know, but he was wicked. I also like that he brought out Kutain during his set rather than as an opening act. So it actually felt very collaborative.
Yes.
It was like 2 hours. Was it 2 hours?
Yeah, about 2.5 hours.
It was very intimate as well.
There was probably less than 1,500 people there.
Bruv.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was sick.
And I actually thought it was going to be a big venue.
Me too, the vibes were... We literally could have just walked and been at the front, but we knew it was going to be busy up there.
Yeah, where we were standing.
Where we were, it was perfect. I had enough dancing room.
Yeah,
I had to bounce a couple people because they were coming into my shoulders.
Move, man. Them two random girls that just came and stood between us. It was like...
Yeah. That's why I kept like... I was like, you want a drink? Just in front of them. I just kept it on purpose.
And then eventually they moved.
Because he does that.
Which is weird, but whatever. I was dancing.
But it was sick.
I was winding up on the fence.
Yeah, it was sick.
I was winding up on fences. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, that was a good trip. One thing we didn't say in the actual last Paris episode was that we saw the Louis Vuitton building.
Oh, yes.
We was like, oh, this looks sick because we got a picture of it. It looks like a silver trunk.
Yes.
Like a silver Louis Vuitton like trunk. And then we walked a little bit around the corner. The thing is just a facade, man. We thought it was a whole building.
Just a facade. It's like a Hollywood set where they've already got the front of the building, nothing else. And the thing is, the rest of the building wasn't even nice. It was just a concrete building. That was a disappointment.
We got duped.
That was a disappointment.
We got duped. I was like, how are they building this? A little wicked.
It did. And it's like, nope. It's just a concrete building.
Yeah, so Paris is good. That was like, yeah.
Cares was wicked. But then you went to Marrakesh and
went to Marrakesh, yeah. So after I hustled the hustler, we done a hot air balloon.
Yes, I saw that. How actually was that?
Yeah.
It kind of just goes where it wants to go.
So y'all know my Mr.'s white. He suggested this to me. I was like, I get on the hot air balloon. And then I was like, okay, let me disregard my melanin for a second and do some research, okay? So I was like, I Googled what are the risks and how does it feel to be on a hot air balloon? And how often do they crash and what accidents happen? It was like it said one of the fewest accidents happen. And a good telltale sign is when you go with a company, if they're a reputable company, if they cancel because due to high weather, that's a good sign rather than just carrying on.
100%.
They say early in the morning or late at night is like the best time to go because it's like more gentle winds and stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, just to research your company. And also, so we didn't go on one that has like one of them small little baskets that can only take like 4 people. We went on one that has like 10 people. So that basket was solid.
Yes.
But yeah, so what was really weird is like I didn't feel like I was in a hot air balloon.
What did it feel like?
It felt solid. It didn't... Have you been on one of those, oh God, what are they called? Not zip line, cable cars.
Yes.
You know how they feel like that? The hot air balloon felt solid. It felt more solid than an elevator.
That's probably because it was a big one.
Probably.
I feel like the little ones, you know, the ones you see in films, there's like 2-3 people.
Yeah. Didn't feel no wind up there. I felt like I was in a simulation. It was weird because like going up...
film?
Yeah, I filmed a bit of it. And also, so we got drone footage because I didn't realise it was a drone. I was like, like you'll see, we actually paid for the thingy. You'll see I was pointing at it. Even that, it looks like it was in a green screen.
Really?
Yeah. And so yeah, when you go up, you don't really feel anything. It feels smooth. You're up there, you don't feel any rocking or anything. I was like, I'm not looking down. I looked down because I felt so comfortable. I looked down. Even when I looked down, I was like, this looks fake. Everything about it felt fake, apart from the landing.
Okay.
It wasn't a harsh land. I mean, it was a harsh landing, but it was to be expected.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of do like a wall sit, when they do the land, but because hot air balloons, they can't like steer it, and because you can't like deflate it whilst it's in the air.
Yeah.
What happens is that you kind of have like a crew chasing you. And then what it was really weird because we saw it happening with other balloons, so we knew what to expect.
Yeah.
And then when it was happening for us, we had like two blacked out Jeeps like driving to us. I was like, this is slow and sluggish, not fast and furious. They're coming to hijack us.
Slow and sluggish.
Got hijacked. Where's Dom?
That's funny.
And then they jumped out the car. Like as we was getting low enough, they jumped out the cars and ran and just like held down and like was having to hold it and then hook it up to the trucks so it
Yes.
holds it down, and you have to like jump out and stuff as well. But yeah, so when it stops, it like crashes on the side and it drags on the floor a bit.
Yeah.
And then they just pull it back so it sits straight up, and then you just jump out. It all felt fake until then.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And then you come crashing back down to earth.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
That's
It was cool.
I like that.
So we done that.
So you recommend that then?
I would recommend it. That was like 60 quid, and that was like 5 hours, and that included like pick up from our hotel. That included a little breakfast thing with like water and stuff, and then obviously the experience, and then you come down and you get like full breakfast. So that was that, and then the next day, no, this was on the same day actually. We paid £18 for this, and it was an 8-hour experience. Yeah.
On the same day?
On the same day, because we done the hot air balloon early in the morning. They picked us up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Enough. Yeah. Did you see the sunrise, or was it already up?
We saw the sunrise, yeah.
Nice. In the air balloon? In the air balloon? Or just when you was out?
Just before.
Okay.
Just before. Whilst they were blowing up.
That's nice.
Yeah, so on the same day, we paid £18 for an experience that was like 8 hours, which included, we went to an argan oil, they call it collective or something like that, where you see how they like grind it down and they talk to you about stuff. You get to like taste some of what they make with it and buy some products and stuff, which was really nice.
Did you buy anything?
I did. I bought, it wasn't argan oil based, but I prickly pear drops or something.
Okay.
It's good for skincare and stuff, so I bought some of that.
Prickly pear, does it sting you?
No, it's kind of like aloe vera or something like that.
Okay.
It's the drops.
Fair enough. Yes.
Yeah, so we done that. Then we went quad biking, which was an actually like good experience of quad biking. Ordinarily, when I've done that, because I've done it a good few times, you're just driving in a single file and you got to go a bit slow and whatever. It was in the desert. They only letting us just do whatever we wanted. They didn't even really give us any instructions, apart from obviously how to like use a thing. It was safe, but you could go as fast as you want or whatever. If they saw you was doing something reckless, they'll be like, no. You know.
Yeah.
That was wicked. I got
Did
some
anybody
footage,
get told off for doing something reckless?
No, one person broke down, but I think he
okay.
kind of went in a ditch or something. That was his own fault. We went camel riding on our own camels. So I've done camel riding before, but there was 2 people on one camel, which I didn't like. This one, he was actually on top of the camel, and it was a good walk in the desert as well. Then we had dinner, which was also included. And then there was a dinner and like a show. And then outside, it was like a fire show as well.
Damn.
So yeah, that was all like 8 hours. That also obviously included pick up and drop off. And water and stuff.
Damn.
For £18.
Damn. That's a deal. You had a good holiday.
It was good. What else did we do? And then we went on a cooking class as well.
Fair
Learned
enough.
how to cook a bit of tagine and stuff.
Nice.
It was sick.
Lamb?
No, we done chicken tagine. But yeah, we had some good food there. It was good.
Sounds
good.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I can recommend Marrakesh, but again, just be very confident within yourself. Do a bit of research. One lady that we had when we was at the airport, she said she went there by herself, and she said she didn't feel comfortable to like leave her resort, which is sad.
Why?
Yeah.
Was she on her own?
Yeah, she said she went there by herself.
That's a shame.
That is a shame.
That's a shame.
So I would say, yeah, as long as you're a confident person, I didn't feel unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that I could potentially be hustled, but again, like even with taxis and stuff.
Yeah.
So I Googled like how much a taxi should cost from like our area to the airport or to everywhere we were going. So I knew roughly what it would cost. So say it was supposed to cost 130, whatever it is. If I went to when we went to a taxi guy, he was like, 200. I was like, no, I'm not paying 200.
How much was it meant to be, sorry?
130.
Okay.
200. And I was like, no. I started walking off. He was like, that's the tariff. I said, no, I'm not paying 200. And he was like, okay, all right, 170, good price. I said, that's not a good price. He was like, well, what's good price for you? I said, 130, bro. I know how much a piece costs. He was like, okay, just wait 1 second. And then he went and got his car and stuff. And then as we got back in, I said, 130, yeah? He was like, yeah.
She just said 120. She just said 120. You're trying to hustle me. 120.
But that's what they do. You just kind of need to be aware.
Yeah,
otherwise, you will get hustled.
It's a bartering country, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Certain countries are like that. And it's not really hustle, it's just their culture. So I wouldn't call it hustle. I think for people from here, if they're not used to it going there, it feels like a hustle. And obviously
it's anywhere,
it can be.
Yeah.
But no, specifically in those countries. I remember I've been to Marrakesh before.
It happened to me.
Was
It
like
happened
that.
to Jamaica.
Yeah,
as soon as they see you from foreign, they have money. Let me give them the foreign prices.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It was good. I can recommend it. But also I recommend the mystery.
Yeah,
mystery thing. I think I'll do that.
I've always wanted to do that. I want to do it
again.
I want to do it. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, next trip is Japan. We'll see how that goes.
That's all in 1 month.
Yeah, Paris.
3 holidays
Marrakesh.
in 1 month. She's balling.
Well,
She's balling.
In less than 24 hours, I was in 3 different countries. I was in Paris, England, and Marrakesh.
Sharp. Just sharp.
Does a Eurostar pass through any other places?
If we was going to Amsterdam, it would have done.
So, yeah, it was good.
She even said to me, when we was in Paris, she was like, I've been to Paris 3 times this year. No, she hasn't. Just because she got a connecting flight, she had to land in Paris and then go to another flight. No, it's not the same thing.
Me touched down.
And then you flew up again. Wasn't even there for 3 hours. Like,
yeah, I've been in China, bro. I've been in China twice.
Yeah.
Me playing touch, dog.
You're such an idiot. I have no respect for you.
I'm going to China again in a couple of weeks. Playing touch, dog. Whatever, man.
You're an idiot.
Whatever, man.
On that note, random episode, I know, but hey, hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Talk to you next week, yeah?
2. Oh, you're not going to say it. Oh, no.
Daloo.